Basically, you probably shouldn't bring me to the party if you're gonna play your stupid fucking music. I'm an artist, I'm a genius guiding humans towards a new reality. You grin and say okay and then invite me anyway. And so I hop into a pouch that you cut open in your belly, and your skin is super cozy, and I'm scented and already feeling pumped for like whatever, the Prodigy, Missy Elliott, or like Drake, like whatever's on the radio, whatever, man. I know I'm full of shit and I try to be super clever and witty, but like that isn't me. See, this one's for humility, breast milk, capability, humanity, banality, to level my insanity and vanquish my vanity and valiantly conquer this calamity. And are we just going in through the back door? Please no. Trying to know myself in case I'm really someone else just right in the face. I'm searching for the master of this place, and who's a slave and lives here right next to it and die out. You picture some niggas that practically screwing your heart skulls into oblivion. Come and get it, you ceiling, why don't you join it and shove your middle finger down my throat so I feel. Take off all my clothes so I can swallow up the moon like a raindrop on a tippy top, with my tongue sliding downwards to make the pain stop. And then you say, Devyn, 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 nothing makes the pain stop. Nothing makes the pain stop. Nothing makes the pain stop.
Hey, look here, honey. Where have you been all this time?
Well, I wonder who wants to know.
You don't have to wonder. You don't know I'm boss of the show?
And from how long?
Well, say, sister, get this right. From now on, anything I say here goes.
Well, maybe if you could sing it to me.
Well, I'll let you have that.
And their smells. Anytime you're sick of waking up as someone else, cook a spell for breakfast, pray for me to leave, watching as an entire cup of boiling coffee's bereaved. But I want to touch you, I want to help you know yourself, traumatize you for your health. As you gather up your stuff and turn around to make the bed, before you go there's a shadow, it's passing through your window, it's following behind you, and nobody reminds you, crawling in its mouth to escape the throes that bind you. Everyone's in love with you and no one wants to find you, staring at a hardwood floor, unsure if something's wrong. If something's wrong. should have been a lovely memory. It should have been an opportunity that slipped slowly through my fingers, withholding a world that wasn't meant for me. Watching from above as I rolled over where the darkness lingers. Somehow I've been mistaken once again, and I have to face the possibility that the end of the world is really gonna happen. But I'm only human. Hell is freezing over as you hold my hand. Pigs are flying as you're touching my penis and pulling your hair out, worried how the trajectory of planet Venus is retrograde for one more week. And with bills unpaid, evictions coming as we speak, but still the lights don't fade, and it incites this jaded and tangled braid of what is and what we seek. We're exactly where we wanna be. Well, give or take a tweak or two. I'll tell the slumlord, give us a break in like a week or two or whatever. I mean, if you can manage to sneak a few extra scones from out the bakery, then that and some avocados will do, just to make it last like beans and rice, but only tastier. At the supermarket, someone odd is gracing each and every cover of the magazines. Of course I didn't vote, cause whomever we throw in the water is gonna float. And I start to feel like there's a frog in my throat that's making all my words harmful. Like that time when I was younger, the oldest goat on the farm started speaking English reversed in like a real deep voice, and it said, Devyn, rejoice, for we're in the age of Aquarius. A fact that's been attributed variously to astrologers, sleepless scholars, and cause then it turned into a bullfrog, and so I kissed her. Whatever happened after that, I must have missed it. But ever since then, yeah, I felt a little twisting in my head. But you insisted that we keep on dancing. To quit with the theatrics and tell you something important. Love is all you need, and it's worth it to pick your scabs and to bleed from self-inflicted wounds that fed a loosening grip of the greed that seems so inherent to this ephemeral material. Fleshy mass that of its own reflection is awfully fearful, increasingly filled with intuitive recognition of its limitless power before the dawn, the darkest hour. But maybe I should just speak for myself. Shit, I never noticed all these books upon your shelf. Ecofeminism, shamanism, and paganism, the Spanish Revolution, quantum theory, and long division, and who the hell is any Dillard? The Devil's Book of Culture looks weirdly resonant, but yet I'm not so sure of anything these days. There's a pure mathematics in the waltz between the ultraviolet rays and the long black hair that stays tickling my neck and face as I lay within your shade of many grays. An infinity of darkness resting under me. I must admit that I'm exactly where I want to be.
it's me.
Hey.
How've you been doing? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. I've been alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, just listening to music mostly.
Oh yeah, what is it again? That album by that guy? The one about the fish or whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh cool. Have you finished it yet?
No. I'm on like the 6th track, I think. I stopped it there. It's not even a song, it's like just voices talking or something.
Oh okay. Well, what do you think of the rest of it so far?
I'm not sure what to make of it, honestly. I think there's kind of this abrupt shift in tone between the first 4 songs and the 5th one, and there's only 8 songs on the record, so I'm not really sure where it's going really.
Well, if you knew exactly where it was going, it probably wouldn't be very interesting, right?
No, it wouldn't.
And maybe the shift isn't as abrupt as you think. Maybe it was happening the whole time and you just didn't realize it. Or maybe it was just time for a change. That happens, right?
Maybe. Why? Is that how you feel right now?
What do you mean?
Maybe you're saying this because it's how you feel. Like about your life. I don't know, it's been a while.
Yeah. Interesting.
Where have you been?
I've been here. Working, riding my bike. Thinking.
Thinking about what?
My life, I guess.
Oh. Typical.
Topical.
Typical.
Tropical.
Cyclical.
Well, I was on my bike. What's typical supposed to mean anyway?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know, or else you wouldn't have said it. So I'm selfish, I'm self-absorbed. That's okay. And you're right, I do feel like it's time for a change. That's something I've been thinking about, incessantly. I can't escape it anymore.
Well, makes sense.
I feel like I'm being beaten into submission by something I can't see or even name, like it's not really there. Or the universe. Or myself. I can look at my life and look at myself right now, and I feel like there's been so much of me that's just been operating on autopilot for so long, like my words and actions aren't even my own. Like a robot, like a text-to-speech program on a computer, and all of my everything are just command prompts input into my being. In a weird, contrived way by a thing I'll never be able to comprehend.
That sounds deep. Ironically sort of contrived as well.
Exactly. And that's the difference. I feel like I've been developing some weird sort of awareness, and it's been making me crazy.
Is that why you left?
It's not like you were making it any easier.
Yeah. Fair enough, I guess.
Yup.
Well. So now what?
I wrote a poem this morning.
Really
I
now?
was walking down Franklin Street and it was barren. All the students are gone and no one was out, and the sky was a giant shade of like a million grays, all with puffy lips opening to gum me and swallow me up.
Yeah.
So I was near the school and I sat down on the bricks because I felt like I would break.
Is something wrong?
I was swelling up and I knew I would break and burst, but then, when I was blue, there was a parting in the clouds, and a single ray of light shone through for less than a second, and I saw a white, and then it was black, and then it was gone, and overcast again.
And, so, you wrote a poem.
Yeah, let me just read it to you. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. It doesn't really have a title. Maybe it will be Doubt, with an exclamation point. Okay, doubt. When we doubt our hearts, our bodies react. Tear ducts overflow and the face flushes red-hot embers. A burning, turning sensation overwhelms, and the pressure
in the head seduces the mind to doubt. A cycle of connection, a circle of ever-expanding, inexplicable nervous system responses. When we doubt our heads, our stomach cramps, our fists clench, and our thoughts tumble into larger and larger whirls of uncertainty, beating our bodies blue and scabish. When we quiet our mind and center our soul, we are receptive to an intuition much stronger than knowledge and knowing.
And?
That's it.
Oh.
Thoughts?
Sickeningly sentimental. Embarrassingly earnest.
That's fucking awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Good job. The parting of the clouds are so fleeting in this grayscale world.
Yes, indeed. I think I'll be leaving now.
Again. But where will you go?
Back.
And you'll have me alone again then.
You can go too if you want. All the color you want is just a deep dive away.
There is no way out of this place.
Sure there is. How long do you reckon it takes for a creek to become an ocean?
No. It depends on how fast the water is moving, I guess.
Okay. We're probably about 16 miles away from the ocean. Stop thinking. Take off your clothes and dive into the creek.
What? Into the muddy water?
The mud will clear. Be still and follow the current. After some time you will find yourself merging with another tributary to form the river. Today will be the most perfect day you will ever see. It is the time of the salmon run. When you are in the river you must follow the salmon upstream. They will take you to the ocean and the fresh water.
But will you be there?
Maybe. Sometimes in the main stem river you see something shiny in the water, and you swim after it and you drown. Your body shifts away from the confluence. Your corpse slides down a muddy affluent and back onto some rocks. Not every body of water will lead you to the ocean. You can never be too sure of where you will end. Only as sure as where you've begun.
It sounds dangerous.
Well then. Suit yourself. What happens is what always was to be. You make it up as you go along.
I just need some time to think.
Okay. Good luck with that. Maybe I'll see you later or not.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your album.
Thanks.
Goodbye now, silly boy.
Goodbye.
the shore, taste buds and sand, and through widows, shattered windowless stands, an open doorway, open to me, soft hardly formed, revealed gracefully by a mirror shot, peeling the sea back. The chestnut faces of kids digging graves, surfboard tombstones thwart the tidal waves, claim of rock formations as strange crustaceans swan dive down my throat. The dawn leads me to their arms. Plantains and pigskin husks and blood stains on my sheets, dead crops of sugar canes. Our Lady of Sorrows on the altar made of plastic, plead forgiveness for the chains, making empty streets that breathe in dust and smell of sweets. The horrors of night did not give way to this morning, just so you can grab my hands because of overcooked tortillas. On the passing of your years, I never made you a lonely old witch. God did, so maybe charge him with the preparation of our eggs and potatoes. If you're gonna be sore about it, I know I'm so mean, my heart's so cold, my blood's boiling like enchilada. I know that you just want me to be a proper lady tomorrow, when you see yourself in me and smooth white hands that were always meant to be wading through a salt marsh, planting a seedling of a tree with a black face capuchin monkey holding the handle of a cup of coffee, scolding a man who just will not get on me, slicing a mango for a batch of babies on to raise the dead. over, putting uniforms and going walking as the windows open. Every home's a maker, making lots of gossip. Every woman's talking, every man's a taker, taking lots of glances as I go to dance with a little girl I meet who's selling candy, jalapeno lollies. She didn't make me happy. She says it's a duty to support a family and that it's everyone's. Everyone should eat together if it's ever possible, and everyone that walks along the street should help to keep it clean. Even business owners, but instead they yell and stop to listen in. Tourists make the city better, and nobody wants to see a rap when they try to enjoy the weather. Fine, the angry cat knows like a cord, but I can't shop it. Wax candles for the Lord. Anyone will do, I'll take whatever. It's a broken bottle pass, it's a belly of case of Kawado leather and body. I try not to worry, cause what's the use of being in a hurry? Bus is a rodeo dive. Though everyone here wants an automobile to drive off of a cliff and turn into a real human that gets their way. The wind blows round paper mache like tumbleweeds. And I forgot what's the movie where a man walks in the town and draws the biggest, loudest card. You're in the sun, feeling a two-time. Catch the middle and buzz. Hugging the road, head in a motorcade, sailing for Eagle Tourists and air conditioning a tour bus. Every minute gathers more dust and rundown clinics under construction forever. So we prune the bushes, though there's room to look but no touches. But I suppose it mustn't mean much, cause in town hall we're mostly discussing t-shirts and designs for flags. So I keep all my trash and make upcycled handbags. Ooh, we need them but they don't need us. I selected official bulldozers, force us I can feel the lay down. As film projectors drown out the sound of fever. Little things, flesh and blood, brown people, Estrelita, Esmeralda. Maybe it doesn't mean much. I kinda feel I haven't seen much of all that's been and didn't need me before I shaved my legs and got greedy for what I love and understanding of what I never could
Ahorita sí está pasando porque los pandilleros, por ejemplo, los de gang, ellos están atacando el país y los policías están con ellos. La gente quiere decir quién mató a alguien, pero no pueden porque la policía, los jueces están con los malos y la gente perdió la confianza en el gobierno, en las fuerzas del gobierno. Entonces, por eso nuestro país ahorita está en un problema social peor que cuando era la guerra.
Incesante de la multitud, el esfuerzo despiadado e inútil, las idas y venidas con un ardor febril, el sueño implorado fuera de las cunas que ya acechan el trabajo de mañana, el reposo mismo en la muerte, alejado en una residencia que no admite enfermos ni tumbas. Alguien que miraba esas cosas, una vez pasado el asombro, no tardó en apartar la vista, en la que se leía no sé qué triste espanto.
Lost in the aftermath, the dusk of this community's transparent indecision manifest a trumpeter who aims a musket with precision at my face, and every passing second fills a basket of infatuation loosely tucked beneath my skirt in case an overwhelming sense of my displacement robs the grace from my intentions, and I trip over a shoelace carelessly undone as I struggle to embrace this sticky feeling dripping from an ecologist ceiling, nursing every wound in secret hideaways, down hidden paths in nature conservations. On my back I see the smallest hummingbird, but not its wings.
Flaca. Una flaca, ¿no? Sonríe de cualquier cosa. Tiene sentido de humor. Habla español, me entiende. Es todo. Es good. ¿Quieres hacer cosas? Voy a traer mis compañeros. Echar baile. Fumar. Divertirse.
And I find myself here too. And it all comes back round. And it all comes back round. As the ocean soon, the hearts are gone. But I know you are the backs of my time. So teach me how. And I'm
Más bien te voy a hacer yo una pregunta. ¿Tú nunca has estado en Centroamérica, Sudamérica, México, en ningún lugar de habla hispana en América, Latinoamérica? ¿Tú qué piensas de Latinoamérica? ¿Tú qué piensas de la gente? ¿Cómo crees que la gente vive? ¿Cómo crees que la gente actúa en sus lugares donde nacieron? ¿Y por qué crees que la gente emigra? ¿Por qué crees que la gente viene a este país dejando su familia, dejando muchas cosas atrás, incluso arriesgando su vida? La gente cruza la frontera con una esperanza sin saber qué le puede pasar. Mucha gente muere, ni siquiera puede llegar. La gente muere en el camino, a veces por la misma patrulla fronteriza aquí en los Estados Unidos. La gente que viene de Sudamérica, en México, la frontera de México también es muy peligrosa. Este tren, la bestia, ¿has escuchado hablar de la bestia? Have you ever heard about this?
¿En qué te ayudo? ¿Necesitas algo? ¿Necesitas una camisa? ¿Necesitas lentes nuevos? Sí, ok, toma, aquí están, gratis, free. Esos son los amigos conviviendo. Tú y yo trabajamos juntos, tú haces esto, yo hago lo otro, juntos, todos contentos, no enojados, no enojados, siempre contentos todo el tiempo. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días, buenas tardes. Adiós, eso es lo que es los amigos. Eso es todo.
Force of will, that in a child's fading smile, there's still a place to be born into me, wholly transformed and audaciously letting go to fall into the sea's bath. To a big blue house where we are told the ocean is 16 miles away, but must be closer, cause we can taste the salt sat upon the tippy top of our tongues and feel as it slides into our lungs. Across the hall from me, on the very top floor, you don't say much. You hula hoop barefoot on the front lawn and ride your bike without a helmet on. The booze, I'm sure you smell it on my breath at dawn as I'm on the phone. You travel everywhere alone. You saddle up, you're there, you're gone. You seem to disappear. Will a bleeding stone is where your heart should be. So how can you remind me so of me? Move out of a big blue house and settle down to stay in a cooperative. I guess it's pretty neat, but we should stay in touch. I think you have my number, say in your phone, and you can text me anytime you feel alone. I really like to watch movies, so if you're ever bored, you can call me and I'll bring over my hard drive. And I like to make music, so if you wouldn't mind, let me play you something, hope you think it's cool. I'm working at a grocery store, and what about you? Did you say you teach Spanish out of school? Or not quite that, but close enough, right? Tonight, I'm feeling sort of weird, and I would really like your company. Most people that I meet don't really seem to care at all. And now we're here. It's been a year of synchronicities, awash in inconsistencies, the pollen and the breeze. A million bees survive an ice storm, but I can't name one plant. Something's coming tumbling, I can't ignore the rumbling beneath my sneakers anymore. below you.